this season, no one knew it was going to be Klopp's last, yeah? We saw what happened at the end of last season. 8 wins, 9 wins in a row. Bang, bang, bang. We're going for it again next season. Firmino leaves. Henderson's gone. Fabinho leaves. We have no midfield. We need a midfield rebuild. We end up buying McAllister, Szoboszlai. Elliott comes into the fray. Jones comes into the fray. Endo rocks up after the failed Caicedo transfer. Who am I missing? Gravenberch comes in as well. Cody Gakpo continuing from last season. Nunez hoping for a better one. Diaz recovering from an injury, not knowing what was to come with his his father situation and all that sort of stuff. Salah kicking off again, scoring goals, getting assists. Alisson being Alisson. Van Dijk having the season of his life again, as we've seen him in the past. Matty playing alongside him. Robertson doing the business. Trent doing the business. All these things working in our favour, yeah? Until he didn't. And then Klopp decided in January, maybe it was December, I can't remember. Pretty sure it was January. I'm leaving. I thought someone's taking a piss. April 1st has come way too early. But then you see reports and you're like, no, it's legit. Klopp's going. Cool. So are we going to try and go all out this season and just do what we can? Not this do it for Klopp bullshit. But you know your manager's out there. You know he's leaving. He says, yeah, I'm going. So naturally you're going to say, all right, you've helped us out. Let's give you a bit of help. Let's give you a send-off. Let's do something for you now. Let's play our hearts out so we can, give you as good of a farewell as we can. And again, I maintain that there is no guarantee in football that you are to win something or you will win something because it's your final season, yeah? You're a departing captain. It doesn't always happen that way. You're a departing manager. Doesn't always happen that way. It happened for Ferguson. Doesn't mean it's going to happen for everybody else. And the way the season started, no one really saw Arsenal up there again, but they did the business. Man City, they had a bit of a wobble. I did a video on the bottling and all that sort of thing as well. Do check that out. More explanations there. We kept on going. We kept on doing our thing. Injuries. We had players going away. Endo at the Asian Cup. Salah at the African Cup of Nations. He got injured. Then he was out for a bit. Then he came back. Then he was injured again. Trent had a knee problem from the FA Cup match against Arsenal. He was out. Alisson pulled up in training. He was out. Jota had an injury. He came back. Someone fell on top of his knee. He was out again. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Szoboszlai had problems as well. Nunez was out. A lot of players were missing. Kelleher stepped up. Kwanzaa stepped up. Gomez stepped up at left back when Robbo got injured in, December, whatever it was, November, December, yeah? Then Tsimikas got injured. He was out as well. Connor Bradley comes in for Trent. So we have Gomez at left back, Bradley at right back, Van Dijk in the centre back with a rotation of Kwanzaa and Kanate. Obviously, Kelleher's in goal. Midfield became McAllister, who's been performing fantastically all season. Szoboszlai in and out when fit. Jones, Elliott, Gravenberch, he also had his injuries here and there. Darwin Nunez up front. Diaz had his father situation, which ended up well in the end. No Salah, out and about, away, come back, out again. We had to really make do, yeah? Cody Gakpo doing bits. Jota went fit. Jota went injured. Again, new players coming in. And we kept on going. We kept on going. We kept on winning. We thought, this is mad. How can we keep doing this? This is insane. This is actually mad. This Liverpool team missing. And look, teams get injuries all the time, yeah? Teams get injuries all the time. But there's something to be said when a team gets injuries and they keep performing to a level that is almost indicative of how the team should be playing regardless of who's available or who isn't, yeah? A well-drilled team, a team that knows what it's about, a team that knows how to play, what to play, where to play, regardless of who's in that team or not, is a good team, is a good squad. And we did have that for a little bit, yeah? Carabao Cup win, getting through in the FA Cup, Europa League, cruising through. And then in the last few weeks, it's all sort of come to a halt. Goals dried up. Shots at goal have been coming through more regularly, conceding a lot. Now, we were conceding first and coming back from games from the start of the season. That's not new. But the way it kept on happening non-stop over and over again, you're thinking to yourself, at what point are we going to concede first and we're not going to equalize, score a second, score a third? But it kept on going. It kept on happening. Not playing well, but we fashion a goal. Concede, we'll score straight after. Trailing, we're going to score 2 in injury time, yeah? Or even injury time winners, as we found out at Nottingham Forest through controversy. And speaking of controversy, Tottenham Hotspur away, that whole shitstorm still could have ramifications come the end of the season. Penalties not given for us at home against Arsenal. Offside goals called when players were not even in offside positions. Players getting sent off when they shouldn't have been. We've had a lot of shit go against us. We've had a lot of shit go for us as well. I can't say that everything's gone against us. We've had good and bad. Maybe more so bad than good, but that's beside the point. That's my red tinted glasses looking at here with the whole Liverpool thing, yeah? As good as we've had a Carabao Cup win, all that sort of shit, it's all sort of like taken a turn recently now. Obviously, you've seen some videos recently, what's happened. And whilst we are still not out of it completely, mathematically, we're definitely still in it. Does anybody really see Man City dropping points here? Does anybody see Man City losing a game, drawing a few games? Does anybody see this Liverpool team winning any matches? Mind you, we have to go to Fulham and Everton away in the Premier League next. Before that, we've got to go to Atalanta on Thursday. No remontada there. We're 3-0 down. Ain't no chance we're going to come back and win that game. But sure enough, Klopp will probably play a strong team and try for the best. He'll hope for something. I don't think it's going to happen. If it does happen, that will be a proper miracle. I'll have no explanation. I will say I have no idea how the hell that happened. We have just shithoused our way to a victory. If it happens. I think it's unlikely, but it's possible. Chasing the Premier League. Unable to beat a Manchester United team that is so shit. They've conceded 90-something shots to us in the 3 matches we've played, and yet we've only scored 5 goals? That's poor. That's piss poor. Not scoring at home to Palace, who eased their way through us the other day. A 1-0 win. First defeat of the season at Anfield. I think it's Virgil's first defeat at Anfield in the Premier League as well. Could have had his own Stevie G moment. I think a lot of people are saying Stevie V, if not for Robertson saving him off the goal line. But what I'm trying to say is, to get to my point here, I know I've rambled on for a bit, I had to paint the scene for you. This season, nothing was expected of us, yeah? But as the season progresses, you see how your team's progressing, what you're in, and objectives change, yeah? Objective, challenge for the top 4. Okay, well, we're in the top 4, and we look like we're pushing past the top 4. Third, second, first, second, first, third, first, second. We're always shifting and rotating, yeah? Goal difference, points, all that sort of stuff. Man City, doing Man City things. Arsenal, continuing where they left off last year, yeah? Both of us now, Man City. Liverpool and Arsenal now potentially looking at both of us not winning anything. We're not going to probably win the Europa League. Arsenal have to go away to Bayern Munich and win there. Ain't no draw good enough. You have to win. Man City at home to Real Madrid. Favourites should be winning that. They'll progress. In the FA Cup as well against Chelsea. They should progress. And they're in the league. In the league, I should say. 2 points. It's only 2 points. And again, mathematically, it's not over. But again, does anybody really see this Man City team dropping anything? I don't. I honestly don't. I thought maybe Spurs, maybe. But even now I'm thinking, Nah, that's a tall order to ask. I don't think it's going to happen. I honestly don't. City will just win and win and win. Again, barring some capitulation or some absolute miracle. It's City's title. It's their 4th in a row. And what's to say they're not going to win a 5th in a row next season? Who is actually going to stop this Man City team? Pep is building a dynasty, let alone a legacy in the Premier League here with Man City. And for so much potential for this Liverpool team as the season progressed, quadruple talks and all that sort of shit. Carabao Cup win, cool. Let's go. Win with the kids against Chelsea, billion dollar bottle jobs. Let's go. Beat Arsenal in AFA Cup. Let's go. Then you lose to United in extra time after pissing away chance after chance after chance to a Kobe Mainoo winner. Pretty sure it was Mainoo. Scored a bomb against us as well recently. Then the league comes. You draw there 2-2. After dominating the first half, should have been ahead 5-0, and no one will tell you otherwise. Man United had 0 fucking shots in that first half at Old Trafford. 0. No shots on target in that first half. We should have been at least 3 or 4 goals ahead. Didn't happen. Again, Atalanta, capitulation 3-0 at home. Palace, 1-0 at home. Do it for Klopp. Klopp's going to leave with only the Carabao Cup, and I don't care about that nonsense, yeah? I don't care. That's rivalry talk to me. That's banter. Don't give a fuck about that. I've said if it was Pep leaving, he has no right for Man City to win the league in his final season to send him off with the win. If it was Arteta after 5 years, there's no right for him to win the league, leaving in his final season. Doesn't matter who it is. No manager. Doesn't matter. But because it's Klopp, he's only won 1 title. What a Premier League legacy. Ain't no Premier League legacy for Klopp. Anyone can surpass him. It's only 1 title. What he's done for Liverpool, on the other hand, that is different. Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, 2 Carabao Cups, Super Cup, Club World Cup, yeah? Charity Shield, let's throw that in there as well. He's won everything bar Europa League. Probably won't win Europa League. And all I was hoping for was a push forward. I've always said I don't think Klopp is going to... I'm not Klopp, rather. I said Liverpool probably not going to go all the way. They're not going to win the league because Man City are here. Yeah, Man City are still this machine that's there just doing their thing. As good as we are, as good as we've got at the moment, the goals and this and that and blah, blah. That's all good and well. But Man City are still here. They are still objectively the best team in the land. Look at what they're doing. Arsenal maybe play the best football and say they've been the best performing team. But in terms of best overall, there's no doubt Man City are it. And as a rival, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And all I was hoping for was a push all the way. At least take it to the final game of the season. And he very well might still get there. But I don't think so. At least to have taken it to the final day and then see what happens, that would have been proper exciting. That would have been actual squeaky bum time. Hold it in. Do not let loose for fear of shitting yourself out of fear, yeah? Heart rate's 150 BPM, nearing passing out. That's probably what we would have liked, what I would have liked anyways. But instead of the league, the season going out with a bang, it looks like it's most likely, for Liverpool at least, going to go out with a whimper. And that sucks.